Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I am Tina. I am a 6-year upper elementary science and health teacher on the coast of Maine, and this is a day in my life, I guess. My life is not exciting, but today we actually have an early release. It's our first one of the year. This is our second full week of school, so we had a 4-day week, and then last week was a normal week, and then this week is a normal week, with the exception of today is an early release and tomorrow is open house. So I figured I would show you, even though it's an early release and it's going to be crazy because our afternoon is booked with meetings, I figured I would show you how I am preparing for open house. I just went to go update my schedule cards, and as you see, I didn't actually update them, and that is because I very quickly realized that even though this was my second attempt at creating schedule cards for this year, I never created anything for an early release. I'm just gonna leave that alone. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep track of our schedule today. I'm gonna let the kids know, like, you're going to this block. Typically on early release days, we only have 1 block instead of 3. So that means that I only actually have 2 classes instead of 6. I know it sounds weird. Early release days are a little bit chaotic, so I may just give them a day to finish their work. They are working on a science activity that took them twice as long because they don't know how to use Google Slides. They don't know how to use Google Classroom like I thought that they did. I've been very spoiled the last few years with like coming into classrooms where kids already know how to use them and strongly. Didn't even know how to get into a classroom, didn't know how to join a class. Like, it was rough. Did not plan for any of that, and that's okay. We're making it work. I think that's just what today's gonna be. It's gonna be a very chill day. And then they come up to the classroom, and I believe we dismiss from there. I think we have some homeroom time, so I might do like a class meeting, team building type of activity. And then, yeah, I might do that boom clap game. I've been wanting to do that with them, and they could really use like just something fun. So maybe that's what I'll plan to do. In the meantime though, I need to eat my breakfast, I need to drink my coffee, and just kind of make sure that I am ready for today. I just need to verify our schedule. I need to make sure that I don't have any emails. At 8 o'clock, it is currently 7:22. At 8, I do have to go down and work the book fair. So our book fair is here all week because we have open house so parents can spend money. So I am working the book fair for a half hour this morning before I pick up my kids for morning recess. So normally the things that I do from 8 to 8:20 when I go to get them, I need to make sure is ready by 8 because I need to be down there running the register. So I'm going to get ready, and I will fill you in if I have time before I go to grab them on some different things that I plan on doing for open house. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. So I created this open house scavenger hunt for our open house tomorrow because I love open house. However, hold that thought. Good morning. Hi. I'll be down, it's like 10 minutes, okay? Perfect. Awesome, thank you. Bye. So like I was saying, I love open house. However, sometimes parents use that as a time to divulge all of their students' quirks. I don't want it to seem like I don't want to talk to families. I want to talk to families. But if you're a teacher, I'm sure you've experienced this where parents just kind of unload on you during open house. And it's like, you know, my student needs this and they need to be separated from this student. And they need to be separated from this student and they do best with this. And we don't like when this happens. And it's like, that is awesome. I am not going to remember this because in a school this size where I am newer, I started with them in April, I have no idea whose parent you are and I'm gonna forget tomorrow. So I always tell them, like, I want to talk about this. I want to help your student be successful, but I'm gonna need you to schedule a conference. That way I can write all this down. So in order to keep things moving, I always do an like a scavenger hunt of sorts. This year's is a little bit different, but they did just call me and they need to schedule me they need to train me on how to use the register for the book fair. So I am going to use the ladies' room, get our slide up there. I will show you, excuse me, our open house form later. I tried so hard, but I will update you guys that later. I will update you guys on that later and show you what it looks like and how we use it. But until then, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hello friends, it is currently 12:15. Students just left. We are on lunch until 12:45 when we have our next meeting, our first meeting of the afternoon. So we played boom, clap, snatch. And basically I just gave them the partner cards, which were primo. But I gave them the partner cards and I just put some of those like Unifix cubes. I just put together a bunch and I laid it in front of them. We're gonna pretend that that's what this is. But I put it in front of them on the floor and I said, okay, like if I say boom, you're gonna hit with your fists, you're gonna hit your thighs. If I say clap, you're gonna clap. When I say snatch, you're gonna be the first one to grab the cubes in front of you guys. So we did that and oh my gosh, they had so much fun. And it was just really good to see. I had one or two students who just their reaction times were not there and it was really interesting to see how they reacted. One couldn't have cared less. But another student I noticed working through it in a very mature way. So I'm gonna be sure to pull that child aside tomorrow and just say, hey, like I saw that you were struggling with this and you really tried to remain positive. You still participated and I love that. Like that was a great choice. I do need to fill you in at some point all about the Scholastic Book Fair when I ran the register. Holy sweet Lord. That was the most stressful 15 minutes of my life. I think I'm still sweating and I never want to run a Scholastic Book Fair cash register ever again in the morning. It was terrible. But in a hilarious way. Like it was fine. But the office staff was like dying laughing when I was trying to tell them like everything that was happening. And I was just like, guys, can't make this stuff up. So yeah, I am going to turn you around, show you, hopefully without being interrupted this time, what I did for open house tomorrow. If not, I will show you tomorrow. And yeah, I'm gonna sip some water because I've been terrible about water this week and it is catching up to me because I've been super dizzy. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I went to the ER not last school year, the school year before, for dehydration. That's something that tends to happen to me. So I'm going to drink my water and show you what I'm printing off for open house tomorrow. So this is a syllabus that I created, and I say syllabus loosely, so it's more of like a syllabus that I've created. I've obviously blanked out important information, but I'm going to be printing this out and it's going to be going home, and it just talks about daily supplies that they can have or should have, rules and expectations, topics covered for this school year, and I specifically mentioned this school year. Not that it means anything different to them, but they'll be learning different things next year where I loop with them. And then my homework policy for this year. So I worked on that. And then, as I was mentioning earlier, I love open house, but as a way to keep families moving, that way they're not, you know, giving you their family's deep, dark history and all of that stuff. I usually do a scavenger hunt with them. And it just gets them moving to different locations throughout the school. So this one says to show your grown-up where you learn about numbers, reading, writing, and spelling, Earth, space, and the human body, states, history, and geography. Our Scholastic Book Fair is here, as I mentioned, so I have them going to explore that. hopefully they buy something. With this one, we have a program at my school called Books in Every Nook, so it sends them over there to check that out, asks them to go visit the public library table and to put a smiley face in this box if they already have a card or if they signed up for one tomorrow, and then it asks them to go locate where our fire department is set up. And why I include all of those like extra places is because our events committee is really trying to focus on community with all of our school events this year. So I just want to get them interacting with our community groups, members, and clubs and things like that. Like the Books in Every Nook is like a school-based thing, but families can donate a program that we offer. And then the fire department obviously is the fire department. All the little kids love it, so I know they're going to visit that one. And then, hey! So I have no idea where I left off, and that is okay. I really need to film a classroom tour. However, I just don't have it in me today. I know that I'm gonna be tired from sitting in meetings, and that's all right. So I am going to start heading downstairs, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Hello friends, it is currently 3:22, and yes, I am home and in my comfy clothes, you know it. Basically, if I've got my friend's hoodie on, I'm not leaving the couch. Like, if it is something that cannot be handled from the couch, it's not getting done. And that is the mood today. I'm going to probably end me talking for today off here and maybe just put some B-roll of me editing. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, I'm going to end today's part off here, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Unless, of course, I work on something for school. In that case, I will talk to you guys, but just in case, if not, I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Thursday, September 22nd. It's 7:15. I've been at work for about 15 minutes now. I actually have to use my ring light. It is so dark and stormy out this morning, like thunderstorms, 100% chance of rain, like an inch of rain. It is crazy out today, or it's going to be. It's starting to kind of pick up, and I just got an alert that there was a lightning strike like 15 miles away. So anyway, today is open house. I'm gonna try to do something with that bulletin board, nothing like last minute pressure or anything, you know. It's me, master procrastinator over here, but I'm gonna try to get that done today. I don't have any like work by the students to display. It is what it is. Like, I'm not even worried about it. I need to run off my syllabus, meet the teacher, and what else? Syllabus, meet the teacher. Oh, and the scavenger hunt. I'm gonna print off those for everybody. That way we have them, and then yeah, it's gonna be a good day today. I have a feeling we're gonna have indoor recess, which is fine by me. I volunteered to be the monitor for indoor recess for my classroom just because I'm in here anyway. I don't leave my room during their lunch and recess. I have a vlog going up today, which I'm so excited about. It's my first like classroom vlog, like for classroom stuff, not set up, but like teaching stuff. Have not put up a vlog yet this school year because of like camera issues and all kinds of stuff, and I'm just so excited. And speaking of that, last night I uploaded the video, and it's about a 17.5-minute video, so we'll call it a 20-minute video. Anything between 15 to 20 minutes in the past has taken usually 3 to 5 hours to upload, which is insane because we were supposed to have some of the highest like internet speeds in the area, but it was always slower than dirt. So then dirt doesn't even move. Well, I guess dirt doesn't move, so that works. Slower than molasses. But the first week of school, we switched from like your regular standard internet, like cable internet, to fiber optic that they just installed in our area. You guys, a 17-minute video, not even exaggerating, used to take 3 to 5 hours with our standard cable. I put one to upload last night, and a 17-minute video literally uploaded in less than a minute. Less than a minute, it was done. Completely done. And I was just sitting there like, what the heck? And the craziest part is Not only did it upload that quickly, it uploaded that quickly while simultaneously working on downloading 42,000 photos from my Adobe Cloud. And they're not like, you know, iPhone size photos. They are like my professional photography raw files, which are massive. I'm still like mind blown over this, and I cannot wait to upload another video just so I can like try to record it for you guys, because I cannot believe that it uploaded that quickly. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get started on that bulletin board today because I really wanted to paint my nails last night. I picked it off yesterday during our faculty meeting because that's what I do. I was gonna do it this morning and I didn't feel like doing it. So I was like, worst case, if I have literally nothing to do before open house, I'll run home and do them. I probably won't, I'll probably just stay here. So I'm going to get everything run off, get started on the bulletin board. I have to go collect all different kinds of colored paper, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'll probably catch some B-roll of me attempting to put up this bulletin board. I'm a little bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes. Cross your fingers for me. I have a really nice vision. Don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try. All right, we are going to attempt this bulletin board. Let's cross our fingers. I have almost every color I need. The only other color I need is red, which is right down the hallway, not on the opposite end of school. I think we're good. I'm a little nervous. I'm hoping this doesn't take me forever, so cross your fingers. Good morning. Nothing like an open house to finally get a bulletin board done, right?
It's a little like an exploding hot dog.
So it's clearly not done, but it is better. I have vocabulary cards that I'm going to put up here. And I also have some rock layers that I'm going to put up here so students can see like the visual difference, what each rock looks like as far as like sedimentary, igneous, all of that. And yeah, that's where we're at. So at least it's done. I'm going to get vocabulary cards done, and I am going to print those stuff to the downstairs printer so I can grab them on my way to get the kids. So I have about 20 minutes until I have to start walking down to get them, which means I can pull out the vocabulary cards for this concept map part, and then I can start printing off that stuff. And I also need to clean up my mess. So that's what we're gonna do. Nothing quite like open house to force me to get my act together for stuff that I should have done for the last month of school. But at least after today, my room will finally be the way that I wanted it to be since August. Super quick before my battery dies. I'm hoping I can beat the clock here. But I worked on this bulletin board today, so I will show you that in a little bit. And I have some students organizing some books for me because clearly they're not getting painted this year, and I've accepted that, and that is okay. So I'm going to switch batteries out, and I'll talk to you guys after dismissal. It is 3:45, and I have a little over an hour until families start showing up. So I real quickly wanted to show you how I set up for open house, what my room looks like. I do need to put a slide on the board that just says welcome families, but I am going to turn my projector off. It's literally been on since 8:30 this morning. We're just going to give it a breather before I get that going. I always just put a welcome families thing, and yeah, we keep it real simple around here. But I'm going to film a classroom tour, so requested from everybody, and it's just a very real one. Like, we've still got messes going, and this is what my room looks like. I would love for it to be Pinterest perfect, but it is not. So let me show you what I've got going for open house. That way I can film this classroom tour and get ready for today. So when families come in, there will be a slide that says welcome families, and then I have two stations set up. So this first one is meet the teacher. That's where I put my meet the teacher letter. And then I have my upper elementary science syllabus over here. And then on this table is where I have our scavenger hunt forms, and I'm just gonna put a cup of like my older pencils that I don't really care if they leave and don't come back, like the ones with really crummy erasers, ones that are not brand new Ticonderoga pencils. And that's the extent of what I have out for open house. I do have this out. This is for anyone who completes the scavenger hunt. If they bring it back to me completed, they can pick one piece. And I always, obviously, like if they have a little sibling, I'll ask the grown-ups if them and the sibling can have a piece. And super quick today, got most of this bulletin board up. So this, my kids knew it was a volcano, which cracked me up because I can't stand it, but it works. So that is up, and eventually we will add to this. And eventually all of these will be like moving parts in this. But for right now, we just have all of our words up. And then today I had some of my students organize some books. I still have to bring in all of my books from home, but the bookshelf is getting there. I really wish I'd painted it, and seeing it like this now, I'm like more tempted to try painting it, but I have all of these up here. So they're just different little books to put out. And then I still have a few books up here on these magnetic spice racks that students are welcome to use. Fine. I'm gonna talk to you while I drive home. I'm literally pulling out of my parking spot at work now and survived open house. It was amazing. It was so great to connect with parents, and I'm especially happy because I connected with one parent in particular. A student's dad like wasn't even supposed to come to open house, and he actually runs a language school. He's a director, and we were talking about like incorporating language because our students in our district are not exposed to it until middle school, about how just to bring it to the elementary age, at least for upper elementary. And I am the product of two English language learners. My parents were born in another country, first generation American, so I am a huge advocate for people learning second languages. And I got so excited, and we just got like into the whole brain elasticity thing, and like, you know, getting people out there and learning about other cultures and languages, and it was just really, really cool. But anyway, so met so many amazing families. We had an incredible turnout. The scavenger hunt was a huge hit, and it was just an all-around amazing time. I saw some former students from like my teaching years ago. I saw some former students from last school year, met some incredible parents that I just didn't get to meet, you know, previously, either because of COVID or because I am newer to this school. We weren't able to come to like our open house that started before school, so like our meet the teacher. But yeah, it was really good. The syllabus was a huge hit. Parents loved that. I put out a couple Scholastic book flyers, and it was such a good time. I loved it. I love stuff like that. It's so good to get families in there. There was a beautiful rainbow because we've had storms all day, and then it finally cleared. So I will post a picture of the rainbow over my face right here. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. All right, so I literally just pulled in the driveway, my nice 2-minute drive home, and I'm gonna go in, hang out with Dusty, eat dinner, veg out on the couch, and check YouTube because I forgot I had a video go up 2.5 hours ago, almost 3. So I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you guys later. You're adorable. What if I don't want to share?
It's not just yours.
What if I don't want to share? It's not fake.
Yeah, it is.
I am always this pleasant.
No, you're not. Your videos are the fakest.
That is so rude. Maybe if you were nice like my followers. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this vlog off here. We are snacking on some like pumpkin chocolate chip, chocolate cake stuff. And then we're going to have some yogurt and watch some football. So I'm going to say good night. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit subscribe. That way you can join our awesome family, and I will catch you guys next week.